Trying to reach for greatness, man. It's a long road. I'm not saying I'm great now, but I'm saying I could be one day if I keep sticking to this grind. You know what I'm talking about? It's easier to think you're famous. It's harder to work for greatness. These kids nowadays give prevalence to the latest.
1, 2, 3. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the JT Brand Podcast. Josh Pizzao here, Douglas Elliman.
Hi, guys. This is Janet Timadiah with Douglas Elliman.
And today we are talking to my boy here, Anthony, Be Different Fitness. Anthony, I'm going to let you introduce yourself, give a little bit of oranges.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing? My name is Anthony Dela Cruz. I'm originally from the Lower East Side. I'm born and raised, United States Marine Corps veteran. And I'm just out here having fun, trying to motivate the world, give them a different style of lifestyle that's different, try to, bring some positive energy because this world definitely needs it. And just give out the information, just people that really want it, people that really need it, people, just anybody who wants to listen, anybody who just wants to be different, who wants to change their lifestyle. I'm here for them. That's what I'm about.
Right. So, just a little bit about what you do. You're obviously a personal trainer. I want to talk to you a little bit about your military background. Okay. You said that you are a veteran of the Marine Corps?
Yes, sir.
All right, nice. How long were you in there?
So proper. Veteran, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Don't call me ma'am.
All right, cool. Miss.
Just Janet.
Miss. Yes, miss.
No.
Well, I was in the military for 4 years. I did about 2 tours, and then I also did a fun tour in Okinawa, Japan.
Well traveled. That's what's up.
Yeah, it was cold weather training. So I had the luxury of being able to become a better man being in the military. It has its positives just as it has its negatives.
That's anything.
But I think the military actually, matured my mind. Still took a couple of years because I'm a man, so men take a little bit longer to mature. Definitely. So
I heard that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you actually.
Yeah. Well, it takes a person that's mature enough to understand that.
So, what did you experience as far as you obviously got the disciplines out of it, but as far as travel, because that sounds pretty dope. You're from the Lower East Side, Lower East Side, and you're in Japan.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
Well, it's a crazy experience because, where I'm at right now, I love people. So I didn't know that until then. To experience how people live, what type, different type of people. Yeah, and I feel like being able to right now, just knowing what I know and experience what I experience, everyone is different in their own way, but we're all equal. So I just wanted to see, now I travel a lot as well because I like to see what type of people are out there. Because sometimes we get, I feel like a lot of us get closed in our own world and we think that we're the only ones that exist.
Right. That's true.
And we think
cultural. When you speak in terms of that, humans, we definitely tend to stick to certain cultures.
Yeah.
Like if you're Hispanic, you kind of stick to the Hispanic roots and you don't really learn much about, other roots.
Exactly.
You do learn that you're like, damn, we all want almost in essence the same five key things. That's
exactly true. Yeah. And with me, I feel like there is so much out there, so much difference out there that it's something that is everyone should experience. But I feel like again, everyone is closed-minded, and I want to open not
because we do have some
there's a lot of the world portion of the world that's closed-minded. So people like myself, people like you, we're out here to open everyone's mind and let them know you're not alone. There's more to this life, more to this world than
just your 3 block radius.
Exactly. So, basically that's what it is all about. Motivation, positivity, and being able to encourage anyone, man, because anyone can do what you can do. And as long as you can, put that instill that in someone's mind, I feel like I've accomplished something in the world today.
Interesting you say that, because this is exactly what this platform is.
Right.
You spoke is like.
would you consider yourself kind of like a life coach in a way? A little bit, or are you getting to that point?
Well, that's exactly where, part of the end result is just being able, because I don't want to be able to tell people how to do, how to live their life.
Right.
I just want to show people a way of life. That if you chose to, live your life differently instead of actually trying to compete with everyone else and do what other people are doing, you'd be much happier. Because everyone's doing what they're doing that's them. That's their prerogative. You know, I personally think that there's only one version of you, and what you should do is compete with yourself and create a better version of yourself.
I like that.
And if you continue to do that, I think that your level of success will continue to rise higher.
Live a healthy
You know,
lifestyle.
yeah, exactly. You know,
Definitely the healthy lifestyle, because I mean, I'm always pushing that, and we always talking about like how pretty much live in the gym, and it's not more, it's the lifestyle of it, but it's also the mindset that comes behind, you know, coming in, the discipline, you know, being
Correct.
in the gym. That's pretty much how we met. Just
Yes, definitely, yeah.
We kind of met at Blink Fitness in the East Village. But yeah, you know, for me, physical fitness it just gives that discipline. Like, you know, every time I push my limit, I know, all right, well, I'm getting the results that I want.
Correct.
So I apply the same kind of method to life, which is if I
Which
give
is awesome.
It, yeah.
Yeah.
If you give it, you're gonna get it back. You know?
the same way you do it in the gym, I say whatever effort you put in the gym, you should put it in your life experience. So like when I have clientele, I tell them, you see how hard you just push yourself right now? I want you to do the same thing when you're outside. Okay?
Yeah.
This is all a mental game. If you strengthen your mind, you'll be able to accomplish anything in life. Because I feel like anyone can accomplish anything. So if you see one of my videos and you see me doing some off-the-wall circuit training, it's for the sole purpose of letting you know, hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, it can be
Yeah,
done.
but doesn't it take I mean, that's cool and all, but let's keep it real. How long did you train to be able to do those circuit
takes
trainings? Because it's not
time.
like I can just get up and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like Anthony. And I'm about to go do this circuit training. I'll probably die out there. Like,
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't like to go to sleep with the question of this question, saying to myself, what if? What if I would have tried that, or what would have happened if I would have tried it? So I'm kind of a risk taker. I mean, I took a risk going into the military at a young age. So I mean,
that was a risk, man.
so you know, I started doing all of this crazy circuit stuff after my shoulder surgery. You know, I was parked in a bus, MTA bus, had hit me from the side, so I had a slight partial tear on my rotator and labrum. So it's almost a year of my shoulder surgery, and you know, a lot of people that know me in the gym have seen my journey from them. You know, which again, I'm very humbled by the experience, meeting great people every day. Josh, for one, and you know, now you guys. You know, it's an amazing feeling. I love meeting positive people, but everyone's always had my back, and they've seen when I listen. I had shoulder surgery. 3 days later, I was in the gym training one side of my body for 4 or 5 months. I was bench pressing, pull-ups, everything on my left, until the doctor gave me the green light. So it's just, I want the world to understand that no matter what life throws in front of you, if you just don't question yourself and say you can't, and I can, you will. So it's not a matter of how long did it take me. You know, you could do it in a week if you wanted to.
sure, Anthony, sure.
Yeah. You know, you can definitely do anything.
How much you train yourself. How
Yeah,
much,
no, I
You
mean,
know?
I think it's key word. It's mindset, right?
Yeah,
Like you
it's
just
all in your
gotta-
mind.
Yeah, it's all.
This
in
is
your
all on mind. It doesn't,
So-
you
Our
never know.
life is a projection of our mind.
Of course.
Like once we learn that, and that's that we haven't even really learned that. People don't really understand.
Look at this case scenario right here. Where are you guys at right now? You know, if you guys never had this, you know, idea of, okay, let's create a podcast where we can, you know, engage with the world so they can see what we have to bring to them. You know, how
Aside
they gonna,
from just being real estate.
exactly.
This is we're people.
How are they gonna know that you exist?
Read, man.
You understand what I'm saying? So basically, it's just taking the risk, and you didn't know where this was gonna go, and it's going well,
We still
and
don't
it's
know where
gonna
it's gonna go, right? We're still,
and that's the beauty of life, and that's the beauty of life, and that's the beauty of fitness. There's so much room for advancement that I even get goosebumps talking about it, because that's my passion. That's how passionate I am about it. That there's so much room for advancement, and you can go anywhere and as far as you want. You can look however you want, and I never ever knock anybody for how they look or how they want. I'm always encouraging people. You're gonna see me there, and I don't have to do it. I do it because my heart tells me to. I do it because God sent me here to help. That's my main motive to being in this world right now. So I can't sleep at night not knowing that I didn't meet someone new today and I didn't actually help them, or I didn't learn from them. Because at the end of the day, give me something, man. You know what I mean? Like, let me be a little selfish. Let me get something from you.
Right.
So I grasp something from you. I grasp some education. What do you teach me as well as I teach you? Because if you're not willing to learn, you cannot teach anybody anything.
Agreed.
So, you know, at the end of the day, you're not going to learn. You're not going to know everything in the world. No one knows everything in the world. I'm
Right.
learning every day.
Everybody
So
has
you-
a coach in some way.
Yeah.
So you were saying you've been doing this for 14 years. So
14
you have
years.
a couple things coming up. I mean, like what's a day to day for you as far as like a
'cause you
personal trainer?
program,
client?
Hey, I'm a machine.
What-
You
what's
ready?
your life like? Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
So this is my life.
Break down
Okay.
that time.
Yeah, the time is beautiful. Everything is calculated. I train every single day.
Okay.
Okay. I don't miss a beat. I train twice a day, Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday once. All right. Yes, I do have.
That's the break, yeah.
I am a family man as well. You know, I'm married, so
Okay.
we.
Shout out to Mrs.
I appreciate it. So we bought a house. We used to live here in the Lower East Side.
Okay.
I already bought a house in November. Very
Congrats.
close. Thank you.
Damn, why we-
So.
Congratulations. Right?
So it was in Bloomfield, New Jersey. So I don't know if you guys
we got offices everywhere. Don't worry about
Man,
that.
if I would have known, trust me.
It's all right.
Don't worry, you're next.
But
Next.
I went through the VA though. I went through the VA, so that if you guys were so the VA, they really help you out a lot as well as veterans. So we bought a house in Bloomfield, and then I just happy wife, happy life. I had to remodel the whole thing.
Oh,
Myself,
gosh,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, I did it. I did it with my uncle. So him and we did it together. Like, off topic. I'll show you later the befores and after, and you're gonna be like, okay,
shit.
this guy's great. So I built, Anyway, so we finally moved in February of this year, and so the process has been a little bit longer because now the
Always,
commute.
yeah.
Before I was just 2 minutes away. I'd be in Blink at 2:30 in the morning training
Oh, wow.
because it opens
Open that
24/7. Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's not.
This one is
Harlem, it's-
no over there no, but over here they've opened it, so they were trying to test it out, and it's been working. So that was my time before. Now I had to, I had private clients and all that stuff. I had to cut that down because I have to make sure she gets to work, and then I have a stepson with her, so he has to go to school. So now my time is 8:00 in the morning. I'm in the gym. And I don't leave until 2:20 p.m.
My God, what are you doing?
In between those times, I'm training slow. It's called slow progression. So basically, right now, since I'm prepping for this competition, men's physique competition in Teaneck, New Jersey.
When's that coming up?
It's coming June 2nd. Yes, June 2nd. Correct.
All right, pay attention.
So yeah, it's gonna be good. If you think I look good right now, just wait till then.
Nice.
But it just gets better, hopefully. But so I eat every 2 hours. I eat 6 meals a day. I drink 2 gallons of water. I never miss a beat. I never miss a step. I train harder today than I trained yesterday, and that's, I believe, is the key to succeeding and building muscle. We focus on different muscle groups every day. My boy Zach, shout out to Zach. He's an IFBB pro,
he's a
bodybuilder.
beast.
Yeah.
I was around in the gym, man. These guys are pushing too much weight for me.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is that's only on heavies because I have to grow certain parts a little bit. But normally we're light. So you see these big guys lifting like 15-pound weights. Yeah, they're like, what are these guys doing? Are they like making fun of it? No, we're not. You have to know what you're doing to build. So basically, I do that every single day of my life. I go to sleep at 7:30.
When do you put in clients?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you fit in?
Well, right now I had to put a pause on the clients right now,
Okay.
Training.
because I'm actually,
Gotcha.
I really want this so bad. This is more of a personal thing. I like to challenge myself. I feel like if you don't challenge yourself in anything you do in life, and you just accept the things that come easy, then the taste is like it's not that good taste. It's like when you go, if you like steak or whatever diet you're on, you like
Grind. That's what it is. You like the hustle, the process.
yeah. I've always been a go-getter because you know what? I grew up poor. I left my house
in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Same.
Listen,
I get it.
yeah, but looking back to where all of us are at now, with the help of God and your positivity, you're succeeding and you're going to continue to succeed. You're successful. Not a lot of people, get over that hump, right? So I've been on my own since the age of 17.
Damn.
I've been living by myself, left my house and everything, and never, my parents are great people and everything, but they were very strict Dominican parents. They weren't allowing me back ever. They're like, you want to leave? All right, you want to be a man?
Dominican
Go right
parents
ahead.
are very tough.
Yeah,
man.
so-
I have a bunch of friends.
Listen, man. So
I've seen them go through it.
Listen, so you already know. So I've been up and down, man. Listen, I've seen the world. I've seen the world in every aspect,
So
like,
where do they stand now? Where do the parents stand? Because, obviously you're doing much better. I mean, as far as obviously out of the house and doing your damn thing.
my parents are super happy for me. They're more of, they don't mind that I hit, you know, speed bumps and I crash and fall, because in their eyes, out of all of my siblings, this one's gonna get up.
That's what's up.
That's probably why they don't even care. Well, I'm not gonna say care. They don't worry too much.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, he busts his butt, you know, whatever. He's gonna get back up. He'd be fine.
yeah.
He's too smart, whatever the hell. But what if I wasn't? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, should I have acted
wanna
a
be
certain?
baby sometimes.
Yeah, I want to, because I'm a big baby. You
Now,
know.
how many siblings and where are you from?
We have 5. I'm the second one. My sister, she's older. She lives in North Carolina with her husband. Then it's me. Then it's my 27-year-old brother, 22-year-old sister, and 15-year-old brother. So yeah, you know.
So you're definitely like trying to be a big influence on them, I assume.
Well, yeah, more
The youngest one.
more towards my brother, because he plays sports and he looks up to me a lot. Actually, he wants me to
Fire.
take him to the gym as well. But
I
it's
had my
just
son this past week.
yeah,
Should've brought him in.
bro. Listen, man, look, at the end of the day, those are the times that I think are
They're fun,
well
man.
appreciated and better than anything we've ever done in life. You know, when you can spend time with your siblings and your kids and all that good stuff. So, you know, I had a son. My son passed away about 9 years ago. He was born.
God bless.
No, it's okay. Like if you see my tats on my back, you see his footprints and all that. All my tattoos mean something. So, you know, I just don't.
I'm tatted,
You know,
you can't
yeah,
see.
yeah. No, I love it. Yeah, that's why I mentioned it, because I you know, I love the art.
meaning it, definitely,
You know,
man.
I feel like if I'm gonna put something on my body, it means something. Obviously, you know what that one means. And that was my first tattoo. I thought it was cool. I had like a skinny arm, and yeah, I'm walking around with the shirt up, you know, in high
the
school.
rock tattoo. See how
Yeah,
you
I got the
covered
rock.
it
I got the rock on this side and then this side. So, but you know, we do things. You know,
So let me
with
ask you.
different
I did notice that your social media following. You have a really strong social media
Yeah.
following, and you know we're kind of always talking about social media and where
Correct.
businesses on
Correct.
social media and whatnot. Like, where do you stand on it, and like how have you grown your audience? Because you have a strong audience. And,
Correct.
I don't know if my boy Goldo, the one
Yeah.
that's training with us or whatever. I'm helping him grow his audience because he really wants to get into physical fitness
Okay,
training.
and he's doing a really
doing
good
an
job. I
amazing job.
always tell him. You know.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. 'cause
I make sure that I
You know my
always tell
angel?
him.
Yeah, Goldo.
Okay, yeah.
He's in there with us, man, and he's,
like, I
he's
know
going
Angel.
hard. He's
Listen,
going super
from the
hard.
first day I met him, and he has shredded from the first day I met him.
Facts.
I've seen
Yeah,
so much
I be
good
watching him. I'm
results.
like, dang, he goes hard. in the
Yeah,
gym.
so now
He
with him,
he really wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with him, you know, I'm helping him grow his audience. What have you done to grow your following?
Okay, so this was the thing, right? So before I came back, I just came back to Instagram a few months ago because
Okay.
I decided that it's time.
Yeah.
It's time to come back to the world, right? I had the same Instagram page because I used to be an owner of a bar lounge in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Okay, and a club called Club Medusa and whatnot. They shut it down. Blah
Get
blah
the
blah.
hell out of here. You were the owner there.
Yeah, I was one of the part.
fuck
Yeah, I was
out
part
of here. I
owners.
used to
Yeah,
hang out there all the time.
yeah. I didn't. That's crazy. That's that place. We'll talk about that
Yeah,
place
that's the
after
thing. We'll
this.
talk about it later.
Yeah. So I was one of the owners there towards the end of its little journey that I had going there, you know. But I realized that you know, I had my following through that, and okay, I meet a lot of people. I got a lot of people.
Yeah,
I love them all. Yeah, nightlife is really tough, especially then I got into a relationship, and it's like, you know, it's really yeah, you can't. So I had to make a decision, and like I tell anybody, you have to know what's more important to you. Sacrifices are very, very important, and that's where you're going to be tested if you're willing to make the sacrifice for people, for a person, for yourself. So I've always been a fond believer of, you know, I'll make a sacrifice now, and, you know, at the end of the day, whatever happens, happens. So I sacrifice that. Money's not too important to me, you know. Money will come when it's supposed to. So I tell people there's two words that are very important when it comes to finances. You're either hungry or you're humble. If you're hungry for money, you will never be rich. If you're humble with money, you will be rich. Because why? You will learn how to respect it.
That's so fire.
You know what I'm saying? You will learn how to respect money. You will understand what it means. When you're hungry, you don't care. You do anything. You go get it. You try to do whatever it takes, no matter good or bad. And then when you have it, you don't even know what to do with it, and you waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so true.
Whereas when you're humble, you're like, oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. Let me put
And
this
you wanna
away.
give
And this,
back as
and you
well,
want to
you
get back
know,
to the community and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I tell, you know, I'm an old soul, bro, in a young man's body. You know what I mean? So it's just basically trying to just, you know, bring that information. So with the social media, back to that.
Yeah.
So I already had a following,
Through the nightlife.
but when I came back, everyone was happy to
receptive.
see me. Yes, very receptive, and it just kept growing. Also, Instagram is pretty good when you you convert your page into a business page. That's what you really want to
Yeah,
do.
absolutely. I mean, shit, I'm big on that.
Another thing is this: investment. If you don't spend money, you won't make money. If you don't invest in yourself, you won't see results,
Y'all
right?
heard that?
Business. And all
So with
Key jewels.
I can show you basically on my phone right now what I do. Any video that I create or picture or whatnot, I pay Instagram
to put it
to
out.
promote it.
Yeah.
So they'll you know like this one for instance, I'll tell Instagram here's $20, right?
For the 2 weeks.
For a week or two, and you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Sponsors, ads, and all that.
Exactly. So I do that with every video that I feel. When a person sees it, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, I never seen this before. This is
Yeah.
crazy what he's doing."
You're looking for that impact. That's
Exactly. So
basically-
you get an impactful video or something that's meaningful, that's gonna grab attention.
Content.
Exactly. Content is so important.
it
People
is.
look at that. You know, I could post a picture about myself every day, but
Every
there's
single
people
day.
that look like me or better than me. You know, there's nothing that I can never say that, okay, I'm posting this picture. Psst, I smoke the world. I look better than everybody. No, it doesn't work that way. The only time I'm gonna say
Unless
that
you're
is.
Beyonce. It works that way if you're Beyonce.
Right.
Wait. Well,
Being
Beyonce,
anything.
she's an exception to the game.
She's an exception,
But
right?
the only time you'll
3 million
ever see me say something like that, get out of my actual positive circle, is the day of stage when I go compete, because I gotta be the best looking one. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's a
I gotta be
competition.
number one. Exactly.
competition.
That's the only time you'll see me competing with anyone else. But at this moment in time, I'm only competing with myself. The person in the mirror, and if he keeps looking that good, I gotta beat him because I gotta look better than that.
Fire.
That's how you see it, man. That's if you live by that concept, bro. I swear to God, like everything just goes into your place.
I see that you have a Be Different Fitness shirt. Do you have apparel for your audience? Is there a .com?
So right now, I was playing around with this. This was my first tank top that I
Okay.
ever made.
Yeah.
So it's like a rough draft of it. But I draw. So I've
Okay.
been creating my own logo and stuff, and I had to trademark it. So when you trademark a brand, it takes a few months before you get the lawyers and whatnot. So I finally
All that.
got the lawyer on it and all that stuff. So the name hasn't been taken the way I have it, because I have it with
Oh,
the
that's
3.
good, yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So now what I want to create is now taking advantage of this whole, my following is up.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
competition coming up right now, with sponsorships.
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
a great
I'm gonna go
platform
with
to-
the new.
Dude, by
look.
the way, do you
Yeah.
have anybody like creating any video content for you? As far as
Man,
the competition?
well, right now I don't.
We'll talk off camera because my guys.
Okay,
Freelance media.
yeah, that'll be great because at the end of the day,
Yeah, definitely help you out with
it's
that,
so I appreciate it. It's so difficult. I'm here doing it by myself, putting a
Yeah,
camera
nah,
there,
it's rough.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
can't get angles, you can't get lighting.
I love
You know,
my guys. I tell these guys all the
I
time.
need to love them too.
I probably say this every show, but like if it wasn't for them, this show doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole team effort.
whole brand doesn't exist.
Listen, it's a whole team effort. Same thing with the gym. What I've always told you guys every time we're in the locker room.
3-4 deep.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not willing to learn from each other and work with each other, if one person out of this group right now thinks that they're better than anyone in here, then this team will never function.
Exactly.
It's equality. Again, when I wear clothing, that's what I don't know if you notice. My outfits match, right? Right now I'm matching, but they mean something. Everything that I wear, if you really pay attention to me and my clothing, it has something that means something. Like sometimes one of my shirts will say something positive, like quitting is not an option, right? Or my sneakers, it says equality, because everyone's equal. We just have different goals. You know what I'm saying? And we think differently.
So you pretty much living that lifestyle. Right?
Exactly.
You're not just talking about it, you're living, and it's genuine. It's genuine.
It's not just a brand. Be different. Be different is not just a brand. And I tell people that, yes, you need the brand so you can sell whatever it is that you want to sell.
Yeah, to
whether
make a
I sell,
living.
whether I sell, whether I sell or not, that's not the purpose.
Exactly.
The purpose is I want people to be different. Literally, be different. Be you. Look up to other people so you can learn from them, but don't try to be like anyone else. Everyone already put in their time to get there. So now it's time for you to put in your time. And especially how this world is, so many of us, so many people growing up smarter and smarter, is like the competition is crazy. So if you're going to this is what I tell people. Yes, it's good to dream. I love dreaming as well, but don't live a dream because you're going to always chase it. Why don't you just live a reality? If you start living your reality, you're going to succeed faster. Whereas if you start trying to live dreams, You're gonna be dreaming way too much. Like I dreamt last night I was a millionaire. I hit the lotto. So you're gonna continue to play the lotto until you hit the freaking lotto, and you're just wasting money.
The lotto has sold so many dreams.
Exactly.
So let
Exactly.
me ask you this. So you got the competition coming up. What
Yeah.
happens after the competition?
So
After you win?
you work
Let's
harder.
Put that out there.
You work harder. You come back better. Doesn't matter if I'm number one that day. I gotta be number one the next time, and I gotta be the number one the next time. It's how bad you want it, you know.
So where do you wanna bring your brand? Let's just say, I guess maybe in that route. Like where do you see your brand in the next 2 to 5 years? Being that you're competing, you're training, you're doing your motivational speeches, and
I'm looking at a gym,
doing
bro.
everything.
I'm looking at a gym,
A gym.
and I'm not gonna throw out all the ideas that
No,
I have.
no,
but
not
this
yet.
gym is
Yeah.
gonna be like,
Put that out there.
This gym is gonna be like no other gym. Like it's gonna have,
amazing.
because I have access to a lot of gyms. I have memberships to a lot of gyms, and every gym has something the other gym doesn't.
You see
Yeah.
what works and what doesn't.
Exactly.
That's good.
So what I need is a gym that has everything.
All the ones
So you're gonna just gravitate to that one because you don't need to
I
go
mean,
to the other
isn't
one.
it hard because there are so many gyms, like, you know, around, isn't it hard to, not to be discouraging or anything like that, but isn't it hard to come up with a gym like that, right? And have people come in and actually spend the money to go to the gym? Because I feel like a lot of people, I have a membership that I don't even use.
Okay.
They're just taking money out. They're literally just taking money out of my bank account.
Maybe that's the issue. Maybe
You know
that's
what I
something
mean?
that you can
Like,
bring
not
the
to say I'm
table.
not motivated, but it's like, okay, if I go into the gym, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm not willing to right now pay for a personal trainer, but, you know, eventually, hopefully, like, that will be the case, because that's the only way that I'm going to be able to get in the gym and actually do what I'm supposed
Correct,
to do.
correct.
So how do you really create a successful gym? Take aside the fact that you want to create a gym that has everything that you could possibly need in it,
Mm-hmm.
but how do you really keep people interested and engaged and wanting to come to your gym?
Well, you know, I'm a firm believer of, you know, when you get free things out, people come to you. Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
So
I'll be there.
so you know, I'll just
Free
leave.
training session?
Right.
Listen, I'll just leave it at that. Again, remember when what I just said earlier. You're either gonna be hungry or you're gonna be humble. You know, if you're too hungry for money in the beginning, you know, you guys are in real estate. The investment takes a while before you actually, you know, it's like I just bought a house right now, right? And I had to remodel and everything. If I wanted to flip it, it's still going to take time. You
Right.
understand? So everything.
flip it immediately.
Exactly. Patience is the key to success, right? So, you know, when and where, whenever God allows me to do this, right? I'm going to have the understanding. The same thing, because I've already had businesses, so I understand that when I enter the business world, right, I'm not expecting to make my money back, you know, in 6 months, in a year.
Most businesses take 5 years before they actually start seeing some type
If
of
you're lucky,
revenue. If
you
you're
know,
lucky, yeah.
so
If you're good.
if you're good, so you know, with the background that I have, and I'm continuing to add on, and now I got you guys who are, you know, business savvy, you know, that I learned from you. It's gonna add on to what I have going. You understand? And you never know what this, you know, camaraderie is gonna, you know, was gonna take us. You know what I mean? Like we could
Yeah.
become best friends after this, or we cannot.
I mean, I hope so. I'm already a best friend. What do you mean?
Yeah, there you go. So she gets
We're
free.
already besties.
She gets free training sessions
Hello?
from me. There you
And
go.
that's
there
how you do it, y'all.
So
That's how you
it starts
do
now.
it.
Here's your free coupon. There you go.
That's how you do
You
it.
see that? So say she
Gym
you got a
life.
free
No, I'm
coupon.
just-
A lifetime membership. There you go. So you know,
Love it.
basically, it's just knowing what people want and how to treat people will get people to come. It doesn't matter. You know, at the end of the day, people want to be comfortable. People want to be happy
If you could build somebody's confidence in themselves,
in themselves. Exactly.
That's a big key.
you're winning. You know what I mean? Especially as a physical trainer, you know that's what they need. Like you said, I'm not motivated enough. Fuck this, I'm not going. But
I mean, I'm motivated
well,
by.
look, she just
you
changed
know.
her mind. I just gave her.
You just
Made
offered
that
me a
sound really
free
bad,
gym
Josh.
membership.
No, she's like, wait,
Okay.
Anthony's gonna train me now for free?
you know,
she's back at
I'm all
it.
for it.
I'm on point.
All for it. When do we start?
Exactly. So, you see how
No, that's
you see
great.
how,
Hey,
how
look,
easy and
that's-
cool that
yeah.
was. So
Now, as far as your clients go,
Yeah.
what do you see yourself going with that? I mean, because as far as, after the training, after your competition,
Yeah.
do you want to get back into training clients? Are you still going to take a little break away from that?
Well, I don't take any breaks, but my clients love me so much that it hurt
They're
them
willing to wait.
they hurt them that I had to leave them for a while. So I actually with those clients that I have right now, I don't know if I want to take on any other clients at the moment because I want to focus back on these guys because these are my main guys, and
wanna make sure they hit the goal.
they were really not saying that anybody that comes to me is going to always want to achieve a goal, but I feel like with these guys, they're my main guys, and they're in it, man. Loyalty to them.
They kind of
I feel like
serve and
I owe it to them to finish what I started.
Absolutely.
And I haven't finished what I started.
You're going to
with
go a
them,
long
so.
way, man.
No, I appreciate
yeah,
you guys
that-
as well, man. You guys as
I'm
well,
telling
man. I
you.
appreciate it. You guys as well.
Positivity and your humbleness is
Telling
going to
you,
take you a
yeah.
long way because
Appreciate it,
people
man.
are going to want to be around, you. Because
Right.
of
Who
that.
doesn't want to be around
No,
that?
I appreciate it.
Like,
My
no
mom
negative
does, and
vibes,
nah, I'm just
No,
joking.
well, she'll want to.
Nah, she loves me. My mother, I love you, mom. She loves me.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I tell her I'm on a podcast. She's like, "Oh, great." I don't even know what
They
that
don't know.
is.
They don't. Trust me, my mom doesn't either. I told her about this podcast.
She
She's
won't know
just
what it
like,
is.
so what are you really doing?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, oh.
it's okay. They're old school. They don't get
Tell
it.
them you were on the radio, they'll be like, fuck.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I tell her, Mom, I'm gonna do a bodybuilding competition. She's like, oh, hallelujah, amen. What is that?
No, seriously.
It's okay. You know what? Honestly, I think just them seeing you smile, just them seeing you happy is.
No, I appreciate
that's
it.
all-
Yeah,
Building
definitely.
something bigger. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you said, you have these goals and aspirations ahead of you that you're gonna reach. 'Cause,
Correct.
I mean,
Thank you, man.
inevitably-
Likewise.
But it's just
You guys are there
inevitable.
too. You guys are there too, man.
Thank you.
Trust me.
With work, but you could get by the bullshit when it comes to that. But
I mean,
But yeah.
as soon as you, it's just like I said, it's all a mental thing, and if you don't let the negativity, interrupt what you have to go, interrupt what you have going, sky's the limit. The problem is, with a lot of us, and it happened to me when I was younger. I used to let a lot of negativity interfere and get in my mind, and that could get you in a lot of trouble. If you
With yourself,
entertain,
too.
yeah, exactly. If you entertain irrelevant things in life, it's like relationships.
I can't give you no relationship advice, man. I'm really
Let's
bad
not
when it comes to those
even
things.
go
So if
there.
you want to help me, I'm all for it.
I'll give you a quick thing. Listen, you just gotta be a yes man, and a man.
Thank you.
Man.
Did y'all hear that?
And listen, and a man has to know. I'm gonna tell you right now
No,
because
you're right.
listen, a man has to know when he's
In
wrong.
one ear, out the other to all the men out there.
When I'm wrong, because I hate being wrong. Trust me. But if I'm wrong, that's it. Conversation over. Listen, I'm wrong. You won.
That's the compromise.
Yeah.
Y'all need to understand that's the compromise.
Why are we continuing?
So then why do most women not compromise? No, I'm gonna get it.
We don't need to compromise, man.
Because they're never wrong.
If you spoil them too much, you're
perfect.
never gonna want to compromise because they're so spoiled that they all.
We
Nine
are
out of 10
perfect.
women are right,
Yes,
okay?
ladies.
Exactly. So it's just the same.
Happy wife, happy life. Nah, you're right.
That's how that's one. I gotta make a shirt that says that because at the end of the day, that's what I say to everyone. I mean, in the supermarket, happy wife, happy life. She wants ice cream. Here he goes.
Right, right. Don't ask no
I
questions.
won't eat it,
Why
but
you
she
wanna
can
eat ice
have
cream?
it.
Because I want to.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a question. So
Sure.
aside from obviously the bodybuilding competition, the aspirations that you have as far as business wise, what you want to
Yeah.
create, do you do anything else off to the side, like maybe investing? Do you guys? I mean, I know you own real estate property.
Yeah.
Do you plan on kind of furthering that?
Well, I used to be an elevator engineer, so I'm
wow.
really
Okay.
good at construction. That's why I was able to do
Okay.
what I did. So, like about 8 years ago, I used to live in Philadelphia, and I made some, small investments in auction houses, and you guys in real
nice,
estate.
yeah.
I really don't know what I'm getting until I get it. You know?
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
basically,
So I gotta
literally,
pay
you're
cash
going
up
in there
front.
blindly.
But back in the days, they were so cheap. Get a house for $15,000-$20,000. I'll invest another $30,000 because I could fix it myself. It'll be cheaper. So
You still have those. By the way, you still have those.
It's a little more around the $100,000 range,
Yeah,
but
but
it
it's still
still exists.
opportunity.
Yeah, it's
The
still definitely
opportunity
opportunity.
is still there.
Yeah.
You're
But
leveraging out credit
Yeah.
for it. you
one
can
thing
do it.
about me is
We actually know somebody that Carlos does that, and we had him. We had him on the
Yeah, my
podcast.
bad.
And,
No, it's cool. I build what's called residual income. The North is your guaranteed income that you know for a fact you're gonna get that for the rest of your life, right? So I have that coming in, and then I just go around in a circle, and I start, putting my hands in things that I feel like are going to be great investments. Along the way, you're going to make bad investments. Like, for instance, the nightlife was to me, I helped other people out. For them, it was a better investment than for me.
You didn't
So
get
it's
no capital
going,
gain on that.
yeah, I didn't get none of that. So, you know, and I lost more than I actually.
You actually didn't lose because you get a learning experience.
Yeah, you do. You're right. That's 100% correct. Yeah, I just say financially with the money.
He's like, financially, I lost.
But the
That was
experience.
$5,000,
Right.
$10,000 hit, all right?
Yeah. So, you know, I have a few houses, you know, that I have rented out, you know,
Okay.
in Philadelphia, you know, areas that, you know, they're okay.
Questionable.
Yeah, questionable.
That's what we're going to say. Questionable.
The you know,
Everything is questionable. Which time New York was questionable.
Right.
Yeah.
For, you know.
New York is now.
So I actually, you know, my mind, the way it thinks, I'm always thinking of another way to succeed, you know, because I feel like if you settle and you get comfortable, then what happens is you're going to stay right there.
Yep.
Right? So I tell a lot of people, and the same thing with working out, since we're talking about working out, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So if it don't hurt, you better make it hurt. You know, when you're gonna push, you better push. You better scream. You better cry. It's in order to get results in anything you do, you need to feel the pain. So be uncomfortable. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable, and that'll actually just change your mind.
That's a nice quote,
yeah,
actually.
yeah. That'll.
Good quotes, man. You should put a lot of those quotes on shirts. Seriously,
I know.
just have quotes on the back of your shirt.
That's the plan when it comes to the clothing. I want it to be nice clothing for everyone. And when I say everyone, every type of person. I don't care what you are, because we are all equal, and I don't discriminate against anyone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I'm different, because it's really hard. You know, it's really hard to find great people like us, you know, and there's great people out there, man, and shout out to all the great people. But come on, let's all be great.
Right. Together.
You know what I mean? Because we're human beings, man, and I just get upset with what I see in the world, man.
Yo, but you just gotta keep going through it. Just, like, listen, the
And
world's
touch
not positive.
however many lives you can,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, that's what God sent me here for, you know.
I mean, touch
I really appreciate that. Stop, you're gonna make me cry now. You're gonna make this big
Just
bodybuilder
remember
guy
that
cry
gym membership.
on the podcast.
No, but
Does it come with a smoothie? What is it?
And if you want to leave your audience with, I mean, because I know we're running short of time with the conference room and everything, but if you want to leave your audience with anything, just something that you want to, you know, just any positive vibes, any whatever quotes that you want to leave your guys.
Yeah, sure. All I can say is
Plug in
this.
anything that you have going on in the future as well.
Oh, okay, no problem. Sounds good. Well, let me start off with this. You know, I want the world to know that they're not alone. Sometimes you have people out there that feel like they're overweight, or they look ugly, or they're too skinny, or this and that. No, you're not. You're beautiful. You're beautiful inside. You're alive for a reason. And know that you're not alone, and know that there's somebody out there that cares. I care, you know, and if I can help you in any way possible to make you feel better about yourself, then, you know, you can always find me. My Instagram is the letter B, the number 3, .different.fitness. You can always hit me up. Anybody that knows me out of my old followers,
Yeah,
they always, they contact me every day, and there's not one person that I have been rude to. And I don't know a lot of you guys, and I've been, you know, humbled by the experience, and I'm going to give you what I came to this world to give you. And just check me out. I have a lot of great circuits, a lot of crazy videos. When you see them, you're going to have fun with them. You're going to love them. Try them at your own risk, at your own will,
Oh, Lord.
so to speak. But if you need any other, you know, routines or whatnot, I do have videos of those. It's just, I'm different. So I just like to just show you different things.
I like that.
So-
I like
Appreciate
that.
you, man.
Yes,
I
definitely.
appreciate you for coming
No,
to the
likewise. No,
JC,
thank you guys, man. It was an honor when you hit me up. I'm like, man, DM, man. I hope it's not a girl. My wife's gonna kill me. But nah, just kidding, babe. Just kidding, babe. Just kidding. So I was really humbled by the experience, and I thank you, Jay. You know, he's been a great person since I first met him and all that stuff. And you know, very, very humble young man, smart, educated. Everyone else in this room, I love you guys. I appreciate it. And whatever you guys need, I'm here. Each one of you
And
gets
we're
a free
definitely
training
supporting
session.
you. We're definitely supporting you.
I appreciate it.
And
June
support-
2nd,
yeah,
June
June
2nd, June 2nd,
Yeah.
Team Neck, New Jersey,
Rooting for
men's physique competition. I ain't better than nobody, but I'm gonna be top on that stage. So I'm trying to stay humble. So
For competition, you gotta turn on. You gotta
Right.
turn on.
I want it that bad.
that
Just know
humble
that
stuff.
I want it that bad. And if you watch my videos, I think you'll see how bad I really want this.
This guy
So
lives in the gym. So I mean, I get that he's already here. So.
Wait, so how many people are in this competition?
there's a lot of people. We're talking maybe 40, 50 people.
Oh, wow.
And then you have
From
to
all over.
Yeah, and then you have to actually place top 5, and then you come back at night. So you go in the morning time, you go show off, you do the posing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then you wait a couple hours until 6 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock at night, come back again, because if you're top 5, then you come back top 5. And then from there, they hit you with the who's,
Oh,
you know,
who's
1, 2, 3, 4,
wow.
5. And
Wow.
yeah, so it's
Well,
like
yo, man,
waiting
good
game.
luck with that, bro.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
good
it. Thank
luck.
you, man.
Yeah, you gonna
I'm
get
trying.
it.
As always, thank you everybody for listening to the
Yes,
J-Team
thank
Brand
you,
Podcast.
guys.
And
We
listen, are
appreciate
on
you. We love
every
you.
Single
I'll give you a little
platform.
flex right here. So
Yeah. Oh, there you
guys can see.
Every single platform, guys. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah,
Awesome.
support,
Share,
subscribe.
support, and we've been getting some more subscribers. So thank you guys
Yeah.
for the new subscribers.
Keep it up. Everyone subscribe, man. Follow these guys. They're amazing people, man. And if you want to follow me, you already know I'm here, but you better be different.
You know what I'm talking about? It's easy to think you famous. It's harder to work for greatness. These kids nowadays give prevalence to the latest. So if the party started 8ish, I'm coming like next Tuesdays. They like when your life's debated. They love when your life's degraded. They hate when your life's upgraded. See,